Hey everybody, welcome back to Unofficially Opinionated. I am Christian here with Nate and Tim as usual.
Yo.
This is our channel where we talk about random stuff. Specifically, we are just kind of three childhood friends. We grew up together and reconnected as adults, and so now we like to just come on here and have conversations. So right now we're talking about Wheel of Time. So this is our reaction series. We are now on
Reaction
episode
commentary.
7. Yes, we like to give you commentary, real-time reactions. Then at the end of it, we'll give you kind of our overall review. So stay tuned for that piece at the end. But yeah, we are not book readers at all. So we may get some stuff wrong. We may
Yeah.
not be aware of stuff upcoming, but that's the part of the fun, right? You get to see us stumble around and maybe stumble into the correct thing or stumble into the wrong thing, but we're here
Yeah.
for the fun. So
Yeah, and
keep
feel free
on
to
leaving
correct us
comments.
on the comments. Yeah, to let
Yes.
us know what the book says, because that's always interesting comparing, what the show says from non-book readers to what the book says, and
Yeah.
so
Yes, we love all the non-spoilery comments that help
yeah,
us out.
no spoilers.
Yes,
Please.
we appreciate it. So, a quick couple updates for the channel. So, last time we mentioned Patreon. So, good news is that later this week, so probably a few days after you see this, Patreon will be up and ready. So, people
Yeah.
look out for that. We'll be announcing it on YouTube as well as on Instagram and Facebook. So, subscribe to those places as well so you can know when that's up and you
Mhm.
can join us there. So, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Also, coming up is next Sunday, October 8th, 4 p.m. Eastern. Get ready. We're going to have a live show where we will be doing our live kind of like season recap, season overview, getting our thoughts for the whole season. Hopefully, getting some good comments from you guys in real time to, chat with you guys and hang out. So it'll be fun. Hopefully, you join us because I think it's going to be a good time.
I think so too, especially with all the commenters that we have.
Yes.
Like, it's going to be real fun.
I hope to
Like
see you guys there.
comparing.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stick with us. We love all the engagement. Keep commenting,
Definitely.
like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I think now we're going to jump into it. You guys ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, let's do it.
We don't have to go to Karian if you don't want to.
Oh, this is 20 years ago. So this
20
is
years
when she
ago.
probably
Yeah.
had her
It's not that.
crisis of something.
What is it then?
It's in a bamboo hut on the river, like my father and I had.
This is while she was still a blue.
And I'll be your
apparently.
fishwife.
You make a bloody awful fishwife. Have you ever cast a net?
You said what about the blue?
This is when she was before she was at the Emerald Sea.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're gonna serve out our time and then advise the daughter of Andor or the king of Altara, and then we'll retire.
Do you mean that?
Yes. But you'll be my fishwife.
The narrator.
I
But
don't
she did not
believe that.
retire.
Right. She became the Emerald. See, that is so twisted.
Is that why you ran from the eye of the world? Why you hid here?
I left to protect the people I love.
Don't be so selfish.
Shut up.
You were
They
born
always
to
say
protect
that.
this world. Every person in it. Not just the ones you love.
True.
Listen to me.
As you've summoned me, Mother, so I've come. I stand ready.
Shut up.
Wait, do we know where they are? Hold on a
Do
second.
you now?
Yeah, we're in
I'm curious. So they're in
City of Karen.
Cairhien. Okay,
Hein.
so I guess she's borrowing someone's throne or something.
See, okay, because I had the same question. All is so like they just happen to have like this
Right.
big majestic
Yeah.
throne
I mean,
sitting up there.
so Cairhien, I guess, must have. I mean, Cairhien seems to have like king and queen or rulership, right? But
Okay.
also, I wonder if like each region or nation, kingdom, what you want to call them, also has like a little satellite office for the ambulance seat or something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I don't know.
because
Yeah, what
That's-
is
this
their
looks very
what
much
is the
like
eminency relationship between these countries? Like, how do they
Yeah.
receive her?
right, because like I was getting the feeling that not everybody is just super enamored with, the White Tower. So I'm not really sure if everyone would welcome. I mean, I don't know what really happened in Cairhien. Like, I don't know who the ruler is there. I
right.
think this is when Matt's going to go and rescue what's her name, Egwene.
Oh, you think he's gonna rescue her?
You mean
I think
become
so,
important?
because the what's his name is kind of okay. No, well, he's useless
I tell you.
again.
The amount of concussions people get in these shows. Everybody's brain damaged.
Everybody. I like her braids. He goes,
Like, I wonder if you have to hold that pacifier in your mouth,
We'll
like,
work
or if it's
together.
just like somehow
If
sits
you
in there.
embarrass me today, you'll regret it.
It's like, don't you embarrass me in front of my friends.
You know that collar was
Oh,
mechanical.
Zenon,
I don't know if you
Cadian's
noticed
royal
that.
is just
Mhm.
gorgeous.
Mechanical.
You can't imagine
Yeah.
the array of books they have.
Magically mechanical.
After you were stilled by Shamiel, has there been a time in all these months
Just spit it out.
when you thought about ending it?
Why
That's what I
is that important?
And this whole thing you're doing with Swan, it puts all of it, the
Well, he's a
last
dragon
battle,
reborn,
the
so
fate of the world in jeopardy.
No.
Well, you're not telling
What
him
isn't
nothing.
Why
so-
does his question have to do anything? What does his question have to do with anything?
yeah, I'm curious. So yeah, she's taking it very personally. Like,
You're right.
how do you think I would kill myself when I know I have this great responsibility?
Right. But I don't know
He's
where
not
his
concerned with
question
that.
comes from. You know,
Yeah.
He's
like,
not concerned with any of that.
right. I agree.
Yeah, like it's almost like he's just like, can you just like be real with me? Almost, you know, like, hey,
Yeah.
like, because maybe he's felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like this sucks. Like, I should just end it, but I'm gonna keep going. He's like, did you ever feel that way? She's like, what? Nah, like I gotta protect Rand. It's like,
Right.
that doesn't mean you couldn't at some point, you know.
Right. Yeah. Do you all think that in the? But we can ask our listeners. Was the book written that Moraine and the Amaryllis Seat were actually in a relationship,
Mm,
or do you think it was
Hmm.
made for the show?
That's
yes.
interesting.
Inquiring minds want to know, especially Nate.
Yeah. And the reason why it's interesting for me is because I'm wondering how you would be able to juggle, how Moraine would be able to juggle the relationship that she has with the Amaryllis Seed and the bond that she has with Lan, you know?
Mhm.
This is not a conversation. You already made your decision. You made it before you ever met me.
You don't even know what she's even saying.
Right. He doesn't.
Give her a chance.
Like, she's
I
just
think she's
saying
doing
Your
that.
cage.
what she's supposed to do.
I think she's trying to provoke him.
I think she's trying to talk to him and he's not
Yeah.
listening.
Like, she didn't say what she's
Gotcha.
going to do.
Right.
6
She said
months.
that's what she's supposed to
You've
do.
known what you are, and you've learnt nothing. 6 months, huh? She taught you nothing. A single Aes Sedai can handle you like bait fish.
Oh wow.
She's so disappointed.
Yeah. She's like, this is
We
not-
would have been so much better off if you were a girl.
Wow.
Man.
I like her. I'm not gonna lie.
I know that you're
think-
mine.
I think this crazy girl has a plan of some sort. I hope so.
I think
I don't know.
she's one
I
of
think
the
she's-
nice
Crazy
slave
ones.
owners.
This weave
Right.
is simple. An explosion of air. But it shows us the limits of your power. Don't worry. I don't need anything from you for this.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Push
Okay.
everybody back
Oh, shoot.
into the city.
Right?
What's up?
That's door.
All of them hurting. Whole universe is collapsing from a shouted word. The stab of a dagger. So much pain.
You talking about the multiverse? Like, what's going on
He's
here?
a little dark, huh?
Is this a sex thing or another thing?
Right?
Right? Wait a minute. Did he say something about whole universes collapsing?
At a shout of a word. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he's like, because of a dagger or this, like,
right.
now, maybe I watched too much Marvel, But like it to me, it reminds me of like all these like multiple timelines where like you know everything splits it up more and more. So I'm wondering like, is that what he's trying to describe? Like
I
all
thought he
this
was
pain and
just
suffering, and then you know compounded by all these different timelines and all these you know all these worlds. I don't know. Is that too
maybe
deep?
he is talking about timelines, but that's not what I gathered. I gathered he's talking about pure power, like raw.
Because his goal
unadulterated
is
power.
to end everything.
Humanity's forgotten so much since my time, but not all of it was technology.
Okay.
This tea shows you things.
He's really
Lets
trying to
you
get him
glimpse
on
your
his side.
past lives. All the people you used to be.
That'd be funny
1,000
if they
years.
show the other Matt.
And through all of that, the real one.
Just like him.
What? I don't understand.
But I'm not sure what he was seeing.
Yeah.
Because
I think he
I
was
hear.
seeing what Ishmael wanted him to see, like he was kind of a murderer. And now, and Matt knows, this is just me hypothesizing here, but Matt knows that he is supposed to kill Rand, like according to Mint, or like he was supposed to do that. And so I think he's probably just playing, Ishmael is probably just playing on that. That's what it seems like to me.
So
I
you
don't
think the
it's
tea is not what he said it was?
He's probably going to twist it around to say that it was what it's supposed to, but it's not showing him past lives. It's showing him kind of, I feel like what he wants him to see, which is like he's cold-blooded murderer. He's got all this anger and evil inside him. This is the reason why he grabbed the knife when he shouldn't have, and he knew better or something like that. I don't know. That's my opinion.
It is interesting. Yeah, because again, back to what he said was it'll show all your past lives, but also show you who you are. Those two things don't seem.
But you were supposed to be with him, ready to shield him if he started to go mad, yet here you are, stilled. You can't control him. You can't guide him. Can you imagine, Moraine, if one of the Forsaken got their hands on him?
Too late.
He's no more ready now than he was before you found him.
You have the look of her, you know.
Why are you here, Aes Sedai?
To deliver an order.
Ooh, wait a minute.
What does our master ask of me?
Oh, son of a...
wait a minute. So I remember. So, so what? I forget what I was reading or watching, but someone was suspecting maybe he was a dark friend only because
his hair.
What else is his purpose? Right? Like why does he keep being around? Because he's useless otherwise, right? Because he's not really doing anything. So this is interesting. So in their own family.
I totally did not call that. I did not call that.
Wow.
But I didn't. I don't. And you know what? I didn't even ask myself what was his purpose there. Like, you know, I just was like, I thought maybe it would be it. It could have been for good, but no.
So,
but there was fishy when he ordered her away. I was like, oh, he's got some business with her.
Right.
Is it like, well, I guess I should have assumed that it had to have been dark.
Yeah, that's when I realized when he told his mom to leave, I was like, oh, okay. So they need to talk in private. Okay, got you. Because why else would you, like, you just friends with her randomly?
Right. Yeah.
Remove her from the board.
She is my aunt.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Even she will be unprepared for this.
And even with the freedom of death, we just come back.
See.
Again.
Yeah.
And again.
I think that's his thing.
So it is pretty much about reincarnation.
All I want
is to stop coming back.
It's just to close my eyes one day and never have to open them again.
See, it is an emotional reason.
Yeah.
And I imagined it that you would be like completely different people.
Yeah, that's
but
what I
they
thought.
are completely different people, and that's the problem, right?
Physically.
like yeah, I imagine you would look like it would be a whole different person, just kind of reincarnated. But
how do I say this?
Rand, make it plain.
Rand does not appear to be the same person as the previous dragon.
Well, we don't know what they look like.
True.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah, because nobody's actually said.
But he doesn't. Right? Yeah, I guess that's true. But we don't know if he.
Wait. Did they show? Wait. Well, okay. So let me ask question 4. This is a real question. Do you remember that scene when I think this is in the first season. It was this guy and this woman, and they showed like the future past, and they was in this room with this baby.
Right.
Was that guy the dragon?
Oh yeah, I remember
I think you're
that.
right. Yes, because
he's totally different than Rand.
You're right. That was a different looking person. So either editing mistake,
or he's lying,
like continuity error, right? Which happens.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They didn't think about it, or potentially the way Matt is viewing his prior lives is seeing his face on these people.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then that's convoluted if that's the case, because then it's actually not him.
Correct.
Right.
It's
and
not
this is what I had a problem with when Lanfear was like, when she brought him to that dream realm or whatever. And I told you all, I was like, but she's talking to him like he's this person, and he's actually not. He's like, what are you talking about?
But it seems that part of the person can persist.
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with this whole scenario, the way that he's telling it, unless I'm just not understanding it properly, is okay. Ishamael is talking as though he is continuously living the same life, and he just is tired and he wants to sleep. But Matt isn't, and neither is Rand, because they do not remember having a life previous. So he's trying to convince them of something that they are not experiencing. Right?
What is it?
You can see Mel
Key to get out.
Oh, it's a key. Okay.
What do you see when you look at Moiraine?
Desperate.
Interesting.
She's desperate.
Woman.
Yeah, we've sung her.
Mm-hmm.
The what still her?
From a man.
He said there are weaves on her.
Thousands of strands pulled together, held in place, but nothing being channeled into them.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It's just like.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't steal it.
There's a
No,
fire
he did not.
in the foregate.
He just closed them off. Gave into what he said, kind of, I guess.
She what?
Maybe she just gave in to what he said she is. Like
Ishamael?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I'm trying to remember.
But I
if he
think she
actually
felt
said
it,
that or
right?
not. Yeah.
She knew she couldn't tap into it.
Yeah, and I don't think he said I still do, right? So
yeah.
But he described that because of him, like she couldn't, he basically took her power from her. I don't know that he said you've been stilled. Like she took that conclusion away from the fact that he did something to her and she couldn't touch the power anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
But to your question about like how can he do that and still be we don't know the extent of his power, right?
Correct.
So he could be shielding her.
Yes. And the reason why Lan had to ask Logain about this is because male and females can't see others' weaves. So Moiraine couldn't ask a woman like what's going on with her because women can't see it. But Logain could see the male channeler's weaves on her. That's why Lan asked him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't remember that.
Yes.
That.
So yeah, they can't see each other actually. They can't see like the actual weave. They can see the result, but they can't see like all the little fancy stuff. Right.
That's kind of showing that they need each other, I suppose. Even
like
though they're really trying to separate each other.
It's off balance. The balance, like the force. The balance is off right now.
Right. But okay.
This ring, it means you're owned by a Wetlander woman, yes?
Oh,
Not anymore.
And you can lie with no one else? They will be disappointed.
Gotta get a warrior rod.
Kids will not care.
She's like, what a weird custom.
Yeah, right.
I
agree. It is a weird custom.
Like, why?
Oh gosh. So who's gonna put it on?
What do you think it'll do when we try to put it on?
I don't know.
Why would you try to put it on?
But I hope
She already
it
has
hurts.
the thing on.
She told him that in order to learn how to break it, they have to put it on.
Just come in.
She said, I hope it hurts. You gonna put it on her?
Fits well, don't you think?
Interesting. What? So I'm curious if this is going to be like more useful than just for like research purposes.
Well, no, they're trying to get into the thing. So I thought that they were going to take the costumes of the ones that are like fully clothed, but it looks like they're going to like.
Oh, so
paint
she's
up
gonna pretend to be
themselves
one of
instead
them, and they have her
yeah,
as the thing. Yeah,
maybe. Or
okay,
something
because
like that.
I forgot about that
Well-
plan. Because I was wondering if they were still trying to research like how it works, how to get it
Yeah,
off.
that's what I
Oh
was
yeah, no.
But
I
they
mean,
don't know
I
how to
don't
take it off because
They
it
don't know
won't
how
do
to
them any
take
good.
it off.
Yeah, it won't do them any good if they get there and like, oh, we can't
Exactly.
rescue you because you have that damn ring on.
Yeah, like
your
we don't
neck.
know how to get it off. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
You got to learn to just
Yeah,
break
they
your neck
haven't.
and
They
you got
haven't
it.
figured that part out. I guess. Like we don't
right?
know
Which,
how.
yeah, I thought that's what they were doing. But yeah, to your point, Nate, they might just be trying to get a viable disguise to get over there.
Right. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe just talk with her and leave and come up with the plan.
To trust her or
She's
something.
building a bond.
Something.
I
She's trying to
mean,
build a bond.
you
That's
know,
what she said at the beginning.
somebody
She
gives you a
thinks-
Yeah.
sponge bath. It's hard to be
But
angry.
this
at
is
them.
like this is like artificial bond though.
You're ridiculous.
Oh.
Because no one's told you why we are here. To unite every person on
Don't
this
get water
planet under
under.
the light.
Something just occurred to me, which I think is interesting. So far, I feel like I've seen. There's been maybe a few factions that seem to be aligned with the light as they see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that have the Aes Sedai really said like we serve the light explicitly. I don't know. They're against the Dark One,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure they've mentioned being for the light. Now we know the White Cloaks are hardcore, like we serve the light,
Right. Yeah.
and they're so brutal about it.
Right.
Who else serves the light? The Seanchan, right? Like they're
Right.
also like, we serve the light. Our goal is
So,
that
is
everything
the
be
light
under
good?
dominion of the light, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just interesting. Like these two factions that are like so light focused are like so hardcore about it.
But
Like,
and this is because I was listening to her speak, and I was just like, but this is kind of weird because of the way that they're going about it. So they enslave people. So she was like, we got to stand united. These people that you were slaved are not standing with you. You are literally they're your slaves, right? You
Yeah.
cannot build an empire on the backs of slaves. History has taught us that. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's going to crumble,
Right.
right? So and I was thinking about it while she was saying, and I was like, I'm kind of thinking they think that they're serving the light, when to be honest, they're serving the dark, but they are kind of brainwashed into thinking that they're serving the light. Like at the end of the day, they're serving the same people.
Rena. Yes.
Rena.
Quite.
I hate you.
I will kill you.
Ooh. I love that fire. I do have hopes for her now.
she's like,
After
no more
all,
sponge bath
Hold
for
up.
you.
You know something though? That makes Egwene very scary because she is not getting hurt by their stuff now.
that just
And she
made me
can
feel
still say that.
so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, that's
She
how
figured it out.
this is all we wanted, right? Like,
Yep.
Yes.
just take a beat for
Yeah.
a second.
What do you see?
Thank you, Lan.
He's the only intelligent one.
But this is the
Yeah,
best
see,
place
his
to
has
keep-
dark. His has black
his
around
dark.
it. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
'cause
Yeah.
he's a man.
It looks like a knot tied together. What do I need to do?
You don't have the skill to untie this knot. You'll have to cut it.
Cut it.
She looked like
Right?
Are you sure? looks pretty happy.
I wonder if that's permanent or if it's going to close back when they leave. I mean, I guess I'll see in a second. So impatient.
Right? Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
She's like, it's me and
Close
you,
the
bitch.
Waygate, Moraine. Moraine Damodred.
No, if you have ever loved me, don't
I
do this.
command you to close the Waygate.
What? Don't let her go down that route.
See, this is what I was talking about. Now is not a time to be reminiscing, right?
She just got her power back. Doesn't that suck? Oh.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Ooh, this is confusing.
Can't stop her.
She's too
3
strong.
women.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Her and her knives. Thank you.
She was like, please.
Oh. Oh, yeah, she has to be channeling.
Yeah.
No,
I told you the next time I saw you two together, I'd kill.
you're not going to touch her, none of you want my help.
I mean, I guess to your question, it just shows like the power imbalance. You know, like she's the Amaranth seat, and she was just like, ugh.
Right.
Like
and,
a
but
move.
She literally.
and this is the problem,
did
right?
that.
Because to make it rain, like, okay, let's think about this, right? So the first battle that we ever saw was them at the Twin Rivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Moraine was whooping ass, like, which, whatever.
Right.
This woman had to get channels from 14 or 13, however many different Aes Sedai, just to make it rain. Okay.
Yeah.
So how am I going to think that she can stand up against Lanfear? I don't think she can now.
No.
Like, I feel like either in this show they made her weaker than she actually is, or she actually just is weak.
Yeah, I mean, the Aes Sedai are strong, but they're not. I mean, you see how slow it is, and even that battle at the beginning, season 1, when Moraine was wreaking havoc in that city, it was still. It was very thoughtful, and there were all these pauses. If you remember, like she was stopping, and then she would like pull those stones out, and then like, okay, throw the stones, and now I'm going to do this. Like, it was very much. It was a lot of effort, and so it seems like something like controlling the weather is a lot more difficult than like taking stones from a building and flinging them across.
I mean,
Stupid.
Here's the thing, though. If you know that the darkness is out there, you got to have. You got these people out there running around with powers. You do have some way to have them in line. Because if you don't, you go have a whole situation like the X-Men where everybody's out there doing their own thing. I mean, I guess it's happening anyway.
So Tim's for the Mutant Registration Act,
Right?
Sure. Here we go. Or is it the Sokovia Accords and MCU?
No, I just
Team
think-
Iron Man over here.
It just seems like everybody in this world,
Everybody
it's about-
register.
everybody's trying to accumulate power, and that you have the dark forces and this guy that we call the Dark One that probably is going to look ridiculous when we see him, but
Like he who must not be named.
right. But so then you have this mysterious light side where we don't know where it is exactly, but
Yeah, is there a light
Everybody-
one?
yeah, and does he? I don't want to go there, but we don't. So it's everybody's trying to accumulate power, and everybody has their methods of doing it, and it seems like everybody has a method of entrapment. The Aes Sedai entrap them.
Right.
The other people, they put the rings on their
Put the
neck.
collars on
entrap
it.
them.
Yep.
It's
But that's
like,
because they did. I think that they didn't trust because they said it was a sister that created that. So she
Mhm.
created that for a reason. So
because they're taught to entrap.
listen, we got to end this. Okay, this is
No, we
2
don't.
hours,
is content.
24 minutes, and it is midnight here. We have to end
All right, folks.
this. Oh man,
So Nate's being a whiny baby. He wants to go to bed.
we just talk. We just keep talking. Like, it just. I mean, having questions.
Yes.
Pondering.
Well, it's been fun. But guys, thanks for watching, everyone. If you watched to the end here, we appreciate you. And just a reminder, Patreon coming out very soon. Also, the live show coming out in a week on Sunday the 8th. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, as always, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Come join the fun. The water's great.
Yep.
Jump in.
The water. Oh, okay. Okay. Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes, drink the Kool-Aid. Why's it got to be Kool-Aid? So stereotypical.
For a very specific reason.
Go on.
Yes, well, join us. Join the fun, and we'll see you guys next week. So,
all right. Ciao.
Ta-ta.